What's going on, guys? My name's NeBo and welcome back to Blackwatch Intel. In this video, we're going to be talking about flank routes and jump spots on the map Hanamura. While on Hanamura, I'm going to be using one hero, and what other hero is fitting for this than Genji. And on the bottom right, I'm going to have a portrait of each hero that can make the flank routes and jump spots. So with all that being said, let's go on Hanamura and check these flank routes and jump spots out. Alright guys, so we're on Hanamura here. We're on the attacking side. I was going to say that I want to do both sides of the map, attacking and defending, but in my opinion, some of these jump spots are universal. Maybe there's like a couple special ones for certain heroes, and I'll show those off later after we go through the ones that are basic and also, you know, accessible from one side to the other, and we'll work our way through the whole map. Alright, so for our first jump spot, this is going to be actually a pretty cheeky spot, and you can use this as an attack route, or you can use it as a defense if you want to get really cheeky. I've seen people use this as Widowmaker and also as Genji. So if you come up here on this ledge, this is like an air conditioning duct, and you can actually jump up as Genji or scale the wall and land on top of this, and you can see their whole back line. Not entirely everything, but if they do have a turret sitting up here or down low or even on top of this little ledge, you can take it out and you know, help your team out push easier. So this is jump spot number 1. Now right in front of the last jump spot number 1, we have our first flank route, and this is pretty much, you know, very basic and straightforward. A number of heroes can actually do this. Genji can actually just do it in one jump, and there you go. He could also climb the wall, same with Hanzo, and while you're in here, you can you know, block and come around this backside. I actually like to come around this backside and you know, flank that way. Also, I want to show you a little quick tip here. If you come through here, say if you're like a Widowmaker or even Genji, and they don't even know you're here, you can poke like right here and hit them while they're on their front line, and then you can hit them while they're, you know, not even looking at you. So your front line will be pushing forward and attacking them from the front, and you're just poking at them from their right side, your left, and it's actually pretty good if you're sitting here, because if they do come, right, like if they come by and they're like, I'm gonna kill that Genji, just hide behind this wall. Like, they're not even going to know that you're there. They're gonna pass by and they're gonna flank around the back. So that was a nice little tidbit from me, a little sneak peek for that one. But anyways, if you do flank from flank route number 1 here and come around here, do not, this is my tip anyways, do not climb this wall here, because you're going to give them line of sight of you from the actual A point, and they're gonna know you're there, and they're gonna start like falling on top of you. What I do anyways, I come to the very edge here. You're blocked by both staircases. They can't see you. The stairs are elevated above you, and you're underneath it. You can climb up here, and now the wall's blocking your line of sight and also theirs to see where you are. So you can now flank around this backside here. Or what I like to do is, if you come up here, you can pop up, jump, and then land on top of this this ledge right here, this little platform. You can shoot into the actual A point, or even poke at their front line. And now while you're on the back line, you're poking their front line while your attackers are trying to push in, and now they're going to, like, the defending team is going to be annoyed. So now they're gonna have people trying to come and kill you while you're poking at them, and it is like, you know, 9 times out of 10 they're gonna drop back to the point, or they're gonna break apart. So this is actually a really good spot for you to be at, and try to take them out and also help your team push in forward. Jump spot number 2. So for this one, any hero that can fly, like a Diva, a Pharah, Junkrat can like bounce himself up top. Basically any of those heroes, Sombra can throw her translocator up there. It's easy for them. Right now, if you're a hero that's you know, based on the ground, like a, say, Zarya or a 76, I don't know if you do want to use Zarya. If you do, you can still use this. You gotta come here right before the health room, and you come on top of this bench. So basically what you want to do if you're 76, you jump and then you helix rocket, and basically it bounces you up here. So it's a rocket jump up to this ledge either here, or you'll end up bouncing here and you can just jump up top here again. And now while you're up here, either if it is defending or attacking, this is actually a pretty good spot. So if you're defending, you're going to be watching the front right here, and also this window, the flank route number 1. And you know, it's amazing while you're up here. You're going to constantly be getting you know, little bit of pokes and damage dropping down onto the enemies, while also building your charge. Now, if you're using this spot on attack and you get up here as 76, this is actually a really good vantage point for you, and you can watch the defending team trying to come back onto the point while you guys are capturing A. You can see a little bit of the actual point from out here, and also you have a height advantage over top of this ledge right there. And not only that, you can jump to this ledge anytime you like, and if they are on the point, you can come in here and help the rest of your team take them out. You can even go from this side of the ledge. Like I said, you can, you know, hit the defenders that are coming back. Boom. You can even jump across and, you know, get into this window right here. So it's always good to have like this pincer attack that is going on. You know what I mean? Like if they're on the point, you have to be, you know, elsewhere, hitting them from a different angle, so that their focus is not all on one area like the A point. Now they're gonna have to be focusing on you and also the A point, so it kind of disperses their concentration. Flank route number 2. Not a lot of people know about this flank route. It is actually located right before the door and to the right side of the van, on top of the vending machine. Now, while on top of the vending machine, what you're going to do is jump up, climb the wall, and then jump again. And now you'll slide across the top and now drop down behind their back line. And it is actually really good if you do have your ult. You can come in and start swiping at them, you know, take out their healers, or, you know, like whoever's in the front, do some extra damage. And or if you don't have your ult and you drop down and they notice you, you can just drop down here, block, and then dash up. And now you are on this backside window, and like I said before, have this pincer on top of the defending team. So now you're gonna have a couple people trying to kill you while your team is fighting in the front, and 9 times out of 10, the front line on the defending team is gonna come back to the point, because they're already outnumbered, because the rest of these guys are going to be looking for you. Flank route number 3. Now, flank route number 3 is pretty easy to notice and also do. I don't see a lot of people actually utilizing this flank route, and this flank route is actually pretty huge in a fight to stagger their healers or whoever's coming back from the defending side. So what you want to do is come through the big doors right here, you know, block or, you know, dash through and shoot through this. And you can come up to these stairs and you'll see this wall. Now, a lot of people just come right up the stairs and then shoot from up there in the balcony. If you come to this wall right here, you can climb up it, and now you're behind the rest of the team. Now, while you're over here, you can start shooting at the defending heroes coming back to the point. Now, this will distract them from actually getting to the point and try to focus on you, especially attacking the mercies and any healers that are coming through. This is a big advantage for your team, and they can capture the point much easier. While you're on this backside, by the way, you can get into this room right here from the bottom and also get into the top. And it's always good to, you know, like I said before, have that pincer onto the enemy team. Flank route 4 and jump spot 3. This flank route and jump spot is accessible to all heroes except for Orisa, Roadhog, Zarya, Bastion, Torbjorn, Anna, Symmetra, and Zenyatta. All other heroes that I didn't list can actually make this jump spot and jump across the Hanamura gap and get to the other side. And I mean, it's not that hard of a flank route slash jump spot, but The jump spot itself is a little bit tricky for, you know, say like the McCrees and whatnot. Other than that, it's actually a really good vantage point if you can get up into that spot, and really good to flank around. From the one side, you can see the windows going on to the B point, and the right side you can flank in and get that high ground above the B point, and also go down the stairs to the actual point itself. While in this jump spot, you have a great line of sight of the top stairs, looking over top of the B point. You can shoot right in and take out any potential turrets or any enemies that are waiting on the stairs. You can also jump onto the big health pack that's in the middle here. You can jump on top of the roof and poke into the actual point and shoot there, looking through both those windows as well. And it's just a really good jump spot, because while you're there, you can also just jump straight through to the window heading over to the top of the point. And you know, if you're also defending, you can come up the wall, you know, climb up top and do what you like to do. I mean, this is more for the, you know, the Genjis, the Hanzos and whatnot, but still nonetheless pretty good jump spot. Jump spot number 4. This jump spot is located right before you hit the B point, and it's pretty easy. It's pretty much straightforward. It's the 2 windows right before you actually go into the B point. And I think a lot of people don't utilize this window. They either use the bottom stairs or the walkway straight to the point, or they use the top stairs to get to the balcony. But this jump spot is actually really good, and it's pretty much straightforward. I guess it's almost like a flank route as well. It doesn't matter what character you have, like they can fly up here and jump up, and you know, use your best judgment. But if you come up along this side, you might have you know, maybe like a turret down here or a couple heroes waiting for you. But if you can actually get up here and get behind them, use your ult or whatever, you can actually do a lot of damage. Because if the enemy team is blocking these stairs right here, and a lot of people like to come up the top stairs instead of using that window, you know, there's just gonna be a fight going on in the stairwell. But at the same time, if they're looking at you from this side, their eyes aren't looking to the right. Like, the perspective is straight ahead, right? So they can't see who's coming up this wall. So if they can't see you coming up the wall, you can literally ult and then take them out. At the same time, with this jump spot, you can also jump across here, land on top of this, and I don't see a lot of people utilizing these jumps a lot. Like, I think if you have a Pharah or even a waiting Reaper on top of here, you know, Genji waiting up top on this side, there's a lot of stuff you can use while you're up on top of this area, and it is probably the best spot for you while you're on Hanamura, because you got that height advantage over them while they come back from the spawn, right? And they're gonna try to jump on the point, and you can easily, you know, shoot at them, do some, like, you know, damage, get your ult charge up, and, you know, jump in there, and then boom, look at that, you'd be taking and you'd be taking the B point as well. All right, guys, so we're here on this side of the jump spot number 2, but you know, a lot of people don't use it while they're on defense, and this is the reason why I'm gonna show you. This is a good reason to use it. If you're here as Junkrat, you can shoot over top of these 2 walls and make it land in the front of the actual gate, and if you get closer, you know, like, you can just keep bopping it off. Even your Riptire can go over that wall, and you can take out enemies down below. Same thing with Widow. You can jump up here, you know, grapple hook, and then do a jump spot right on top of their heads. I mean, it's gonna take a lot of time and effort to do this, but if you get your you know, timing right, you can actually pop some heads and get some free ult charge and or a kill out of it. And I don't see a lot of people actually using this, and it's probably the best spot you can go with, because, you know, the whole enemy team is gonna be focused on that front gate while you're sitting there shooting at them. And I mean, I recommend it, guys. Like, next time you're on here, you know, jump up, you know, use your best judgment at the same time. But I mean, get those picks and get that damage in there to get your ult up. I mean, if you're sitting here, can you imagine just ulting up at the same time on top of them? They wouldn't even know what's going on. All right, guys, so with that, that is the end of the flank route and jump spot video for Hanamura. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, drop a like, and you know, comment down below on what spots, you know, are your favorites. What do you like to use? If there's anything that I missed, you know, comment down below as well. And make sure you slap that subscribe button for more Blackwatch Intel content. I'm NeBo. Until next time, guys. See ya.